Hi, I'm Allison. I'm 43 years old, I'm 5'6", and I live alone in the woods with my 2 dogs. This is week 12 of my weight loss journey. I'm glad you're here. It's Wednesday, day 82, and today I've lost 0.2 pounds. I was feeling lonely with such an empty house, so after work I drove down to my dad's house. Traffic was really terrible through this city, and I stopped at my favorite grocery store along the way. I bought some emergency cake. It's been a hard week. The cake was delicious, and it showed on the scale Thursday, day 83, when I was up 0.4 pounds. I actually thought I'd be up more, but I was surprised I wasn't. I have to figure out how I can spend time at my dad's house without being so destructive with my food choices. And also, this is Maverick or Sheep. I can't quite tell. He is an absolute shedding mess right now.
There's still more. There's still more.
Well, folks, I'm feeling a lot better. I would say I'm back. I worked today from my dad's house, and I made a date with a gentleman this evening. We'll see how it goes. I don't know much about him. He seems nice enough. We're meeting at a local gathering place to grab a bite to eat. So pretty harmless. We'll see. My friend came by my place when I wasn't home today and picked up all my trash off my porch, and I'm so unbelievably grateful. So that's going to be an exciting thing to go home to not have any more trash. And I've got some really exciting things happening on other fronts. Not anything that I'm like quite ready to spill the beans about yet, but I'm excited. So wish me luck on this date. And yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. It's Friday, day 84, and after my salty meal on my date last night, I'm up 3.8 pounds. I hardly ate any of it, but I guess I ate enough. I recognize that that's mostly water weight and not caloric weight gain, but it's still quite the bummer. Social eating has me facing setbacks once again. I also recognize that I haven't hit a new low in quite a while, but I've been maintaining and I feel pretty okay with that. But I'm about ready for that to end. All right, I am taking a break from work to warm my toes in the sunshine here at my dad's house. And while I do that, let me tell you about my date. It was truly bonkers. So this guy was like 39 years old, and he starts out by telling me that from the ages of 0 to 33, he was in a high-control religious cult. Then he proceeds to tell me about tragic deaths of 2 people who were very close to him. Then he asked me for my phone number while we sat at the table, which really puts somebody between a rock and a hard place because they know how to reach you on the app. And so the idea of, I'm just noticing I have concealer creases. They know how to reach you on the app, and kind of like getting your phone number is the next step, so to speak. And so he asked me not only for my phone number, but also for a second date while we were sitting at the table, which puts me in a terrible spot because what am I supposed to say? Like, thanks for buying my dinner. You can't have my phone number. Bye. Like, you can't say that. And so then you lie and be like, sure, maybe, let me check on dog care, blah, blah, blah. But it was just so stinking awkward. And so he had invited me to karaoke tonight, which I was going to get out of, but then I didn't even have to get out of it because he texted me late last night and said, hey, instead of going to karaoke, would you like to just come over to my house? And I'm like, oh, God, no. No. So that's done. And I have another date this evening. And Yeah. After work, I headed up to the city for my date, but first I stopped at Wajimaya, which is a Japanese grocery store, and the attached bookstore. I mostly went to Wajimaya to get some steps in before my date. I didn't actually buy anything, but I do love the bookstore there. And steps is something I want to tell you about. It's a challenge we're taking on this channel next month. It's called 1 Million Step May. And if you'd like to try and be a part of the collective goal of taking 1 million steps in the month of May through the Shrinking Allison community, click on the link in the description box below to join the challenge. This wasn't my idea, but the idea of somebody on my Discord channel, and I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, Mrs. Lamb. Thank you so much for joining me in this week's vlog. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate a like, a subscribe, and a comment. It really helps out with the algorithm. If you've reached the end of this video, go ahead and drop me a dog emoji in the comments for all the doggy fun that I've had in the past couple of days here at my dad's house. My date last night did go really, really well, so I may or may not share more about that, but I'm excited. This person wasn't involved in a cult, so that's good. At least that I know of. But in any event, thank you so much. And if you're on your own weight loss journey, remember, we've got this.